Thanks very much for having me, Ricardo, and the Payment Association. It's very good to be talking to you all. I mean, maybe it'd be helpful if I quickly say at the beginning, like, who Ripple is. So Ripple's a blockchain company. We help businesses move, manage, and tokenize value. And our core service helps businesses make cross-border payments cheaper, faster, and more transparently. So that's where we sit in this ecosystem. I mean, look, I think you're right. You know, crypto is here to stay. For me, the important thing is to understand what we mean by crypto. You know, a lot of people in the general public, media, public sector, some people are still used to thinking about crypto just in terms of the price of a retail token, you know, a Bitcoin. But it's much more than that. You know this, presumably the people listening to this know this, but the crypto ecosystem is diverse. There are a very wide range of actors with different business models, different use cases for the underlying technology, crypto asset technology. One key distinction, for example, is between consumer-facing tokens, so these retail ones, and crypto asset businesses that service other businesses, B2B, the sort of plumbing of the financial system. And every day we see more and more financial institutions and institutional investors joining this space. And that's because there's real utility, and the use cases that are being built in this space can actually help companies and people with what they want to do. So it's around this utility that we need to look. I mean, this is why it's here to stay, is because, you know, what can crypto asset technology do to improve the functioning of a given business or the financial system as a whole? It's staying because it solves real world problems in finance more widely. And I think the period we're in now is one where the noise and to some extent the heat has come out of the market. So businesses can actually take a look at the underlying benefit of crypto technologies and assess what the underlying utility is for them. And I think that's just one other point I'll maybe touch on here, which is an obvious one, but blockchain is a technology, right? It's not a product, it's not a service. And just like other sort of technological bases, like the internet or electricity, it's something that can be built upon for a wide range of purposes across the whole economy. The industry just happens, in one sense, just happens to have started with finance. You know, the steam engine started with cloth weaving, but it didn't end there. So I think we're at this very early stage of developing a quite broad-based technology that will have many use cases. So, you know, that's why it's here to stay. Now, there are ups and downs as people innovate. The important thing is having an environment that supports innovation while protecting customers. An important part of that is helping existing businesses adopt this new technology. You know, this is an evolutionary technology, not a revolutionary one. One example of this, you know, Ripple's just celebrated its 10th anniversary. We're quite old for a crypto company. We've been through a lot of these market peaks and troughs already. I'm sure there'll be more in the future. But honestly, it looks like the crypto industry today is getting more solid and more useful. And that's, again, because of what it can do for others. And, you know, Ripple, we've been partnering with enterprises from the beginning. We started cross-border payments. We use XRP because it has a clear use case. So again, it goes back to this, I think, core answer to your question of why crypto is here to stay. Well, it's because it's useful, or